Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we are celebrating perfect skincare products. There are no almost perfects here. No, these are the products which over the past 12 months, I've rated as ding 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 10 out of 10. I'm pretty much a perfectionist, and so whilst I love a lot of products for my skincare routine, I can usually find one or two things wrong with them to knock them down a mark. But we're not doing 9 out of 10s here. These products are pure perfection, and I think would make an amazing addition to your skincare routine. I want us to kick 2024 off in a super positive way, only shopping the very best so we can best utilize our hard-earned coin, and hopefully this video will help you to achieve that. Sit back, relax, let's talk the best skincare of 2024. Now, before we get into this video, I would of course love to know if you've got a holy grail skincare product that's sat in your collection that you would rate as 10 out of 10. Sound off in the comments section below because I want to hear about it. This is all about getting that conversation going so we can share our own experiences and learn from others. So I love reading each and every one of your comments every single day. Now, for today's video, we're going to keep it a little bit more chatty and free-flowing. I'm going to try and do the whole thing without any jump cuts or edits because I think for me, that just seems a little bit more like, we're just friends. We're sat down fangirling about some amazing skincare. And if you enjoy this style of content, let me know by reaching down and giving the video a big thumbs up and a like. Not only does that support me as a content creator, but it also signifies to me what you guys enjoy watching the most. And I always want to create content which you guys, enjoy and look forward to watching. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. So for today's video, we're talking sheer perfection, the 10 out of 10s, the holy grails. A lot of you will know I created my own skincare brand, the Mad About Skin collection. And whilst I would rate all of my own products as 10 out of 10s, that's not what today's video is about. It's about celebrating and showcasing some other amazing skincare brands. So I won't be featuring any of my products in this list. However, I do just want to give a quick shout out to say we've started to launch some collections to help you guys, piece together products to deliver the right outcomes based on what your skin's needs are. One of the first to be introduced is actually going to be what I call the essentials collections. This is going to be the best place to start your skincare routine. Those essentials that are just going to give you some great results, but I wanted to offer these 3 products first. So bought together, this is the Mad About Skin cleanser, the moisturizer, and the lip conditioner. These 3 are going to be the great starter and end to your skincare routine and a little lip care too. If you buy these as part of that collection, which is linked in the description box below, you save 30% versus buying each one individually. So it'll kickstart your skincare routine, save some of your hard-earned coin, and these are obviously 3 of my favorite products. Like I say, that is linked in the description box below, but I wanted to take today as an opportunity to showcase some other fabulous brands that are just working for me. So let's kick things off with this product. This is the Witch Cleansing Witch Hazel Toner. Now, the reason I'm calling this out, this is actually the cheapest of all the products I mentioned today, and I am pretty cheap. I like to shop as affordable as possible because I think, if we can get game-changing results on a budget, why would we not do that? And this is a great way of doing it. So I actually picked this up in Tesco, which is a big supermarket here in the UK and Europe, and this you can get for like £2.50. They've always got an offer on it as well, and this is great. This is salicylic acid and witch hazel. This is a perfect toner for anyone who, like me, has some oily, acne-prone skin. Wipe this across the face, it'll help mattify everything down, prevent blemishes, you get that dose of salicylic acid, and this is like the ultimate blackhead buster for under £5. It's so cheap. You get a lot of product and it just works. And it also doesn't have a lot of the nasties in it that some other blackhead busting toners can, like the drying alcohols that are just going to strip everything out of your skin. None of that. Actually leaves behind a little bit of hydration, yet manages to decongest, remove those blackheads, and just works so well. I'd say if, like me, you've got acne even into your late 30s and 40s like me, this will work. Also works great on teen skin if you're looking for a real cost-conscious way of just keeping that excess oil in check. This is absolutely great, and I've linked this, like I said, as well all the products mentioned in the description box below if you didn't quite catch the name or you want a quick link to it. But this actually I got in Tesco, which is where they've got a great offer on at the moment. So definitely say if you're shopping Tesco, take a little look down that skincare aisle, pop one of these in your basket. I honestly think you will absolutely love it, and you'll certainly love the price. This 10 out of 10 for sure. Now, we're going from the cheapest product on today's list to the most expensive. And I want to get these two out of the way at the start. The cheapest and the most expensive, and then everything else is in between. And for me, whilst I'm cheap, I don't mind overpaying for, if I'm going to get more results from a product. And when I talk about 10 out of 10, I think it's about finding that balance between formulation, price point, and performance. And if a higher priced product can deliver all of that, it can still get 10 out of 10. And I think one of the few luxury skincare products I would genuinely, use regularly in my skincare routine and recommend is this. This is the copper amino isolate lipid from Neod. They do a serum, which is great, but this is the lipid. And the reason I'm giving this 10 out of 10 is it's truly unique. Has that high dose of copper peptides, but it also has a delivery mechanism that makes sure that every single one of them gets to where they need to be in the skin to deliver that anti-aging benefit. So you like copper peptides, but you want to get a little bit more from them. This is kind of the product for you. Because it's a lipid base, it's also super hydrating. So in the winter, which, the winter season is here in the UK, my skin is a little more dry, a little bit more sensitive than usual. This really helps with that. Hydrates you to the gods, gives you that dose of copper peptides for anti-aging, and it's truly phenomenal. Now, this is actually if you're thinking of trying this, make sure you do it before the end of January, because if you shop before the end of January, this is actually 50% off. So I think normally it's £70 and I paid like 35. And one tube of this will last you about 3 months. Because take it from me, the smallest amount spreads seamlessly on the skin. So yes, at full price, I think this is definitely what I call like a bougie skincare category. But for £35 for some game-changing technology and copper peptides and a product that'll last you a long time, I think this is worth every single penny, which is why it's getting that 10 out of 10 ranking. So now we've done the cheapest, we've done the most expensive, and we've got a whole plethora of different products to go in between. And so kind of in no particular order, I'll start by sharing with you my favorite cleanser. So this is the Harborist Balm to Gel Cleanser. There are lots of really good cleansers out there. There's a lot of cleansers that if I put my mind to it, I'd give like 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. This is one of the few I would genuinely give 10 out of 10 to. And for a couple of reasons. First and foremost, the texture. It's beautiful. It goes on as a gel and turns into a balm. It's just so beautiful. Easy to use. So if you're someone that likes an oil-based cleanser, but you don't like the fact it runs all over your hand, down your arms, this comes in, that oil is suspended in a gel form, so it's easy to use. The price point's great, and this is one of the few cleansers that will genuinely shift water-resistant makeup, including waterproof mascara, and multiple layers of water-resistant SPF. If you come back from the beach and you feel like you're almost scraping that sunscreen off because it's not budging, don't. It's bad for the skin. Just get this. Massage this in for like a minute and it will just, literally the water will just rinse away everything on your skin. It is phenomenal, and there are so few ingredients in here, it's going to be great if you have super sensitive and reactive skin. So everyone can use it. Everyone can benefit from it. And the way that I tend to use this is I use it when I need that heavy duty cleanse. So I'll buy it, I'll have it in my skincare collection, and I bring it out where maybe I've been wearing a little bit of concealer during the day and I want to take that off, or I've been wearing multiple layers of SPF, then I'll use this. This is like my holy grail that I keep on hand when I need it. Day to day, I'll use something else, but for heavy duty cleansers, this is where it's at, even if your skin is super reactive, which is why, for me, if I could give this like 12 out of 10, I would. That's not possible, but it's getting 10 out of 10 for sure. So I'm just having a look down at the rest of the products and trying to think how we can do this with a bit of order, but I don't think this is going to be possible, so I'm just going to go in with the next product. So the next product we're talking about is this. This is the Crave Beauty Oil La La. They get an extra point, actually. They get an extra point for that name. I love a bit of nice marketing, and I think the coloration of this and the Oil La La name it does something. So they're getting an extra point for that. But actually, the formulation on this is great. So this is an oil, but actually comes in a water base. Yeah, I know, you kind of have to get your head around that. But if you're someone that wants the benefits of a facial oil, but you hate the idea and the texture of an oil, this is for you. So this sinks into the skin absolutely seamlessly, and if you can see, it's like a milky emulsion, but it contains all those oils that you would expect. But because it's in that milky emulsion, it just sinks in. And so if you've got oily skin and the idea of applying oil to it freaks you out, this would be great. If you're somebody that just wants a more lightweight facial oil, this is amazing. But you work that in, And it's literally, it has the feel of a water-based serum, but it has the benefits of an oil. I don't know how they do it. It's like magic. It's wizardry. I don't know how they do it, but what they have done is phenomenal. And I think the fact it's so innovative, you don't really see this with any other brand, and it allows you to get the benefits of that oil in that water-based serum, I think makes this a standout product. What really, though, tips it over into the 10 out of 10 category is the fact it actually contains 5 different peptides. So this can work as your peptide serum and your facial oil all in one. It's got some madecassoside in here, which is going to calm and soothe. So there's a lot going on in here, and it's innovative and it's different. And for me, it's another product that we were getting like 15 out of 10 if I could. But 10 out of 10, look, gone. So it leaves behind the hydration you'd expect from an oil. You definitely get the benefits of it, but it doesn't feel heavy, occlusive, sticky. It's just beautiful. I absolutely love it. And a lot of oils can come with slightly funky scents to them. Not this. I'd say it's completely fragrance neutral. So there's no artificial fragrance in it, which is great, but there's also no scent to it at all. It's just a really pleasant product to use. Again, I think a complete and utter no-brainer in your routine if, like me, you've got oily skin, you want to try an oil but without the texture. This is it. And as a bit of a heads up, they've launched this recently. This is a Great Body Relief, which is like the body version of their Great Barrier Relief serum. Just want to give a heads up to this because this is currently half price here in the UK, and I think it's also half price in the US as well. So if you want to get your hands on this, it's like £10 at the moment, so whatever the dollar equivalent, like $12 for a whole amount of product, which is probably going to be one of the best body moisturisers you'll find. So I will link this. Whilst this is the 10 out of 10 star of today's video, I will also link this in case you want a bargain and you kind of want to experiment with that. So we are into the home straight, but I've got a couple of other products that I want to call out. So we've got 2 exfoliators, and it's these 2. So this is the PSA Skin Follow the Light Radiance Peel. So they do a great light up vitamin C mask, which I love. And that would have been like 10 out of 10 forever until I discovered this, and this just pips it to the post. This is, so it's got multi-acids in here and vitamin C. You put this on the skin, let it sink in for like 10 minutes and then rinse it away, and you get that instant glow up, that red carpet skin. You'll be glowing to the gods, and it's a 10-minute, like what I call like a 10-minute flash facial. It's really affordable for what you're getting. I use it once, twice a week, so save it for those special occasions where you have your photo taken, you're going to a dinner, you want to impress someone. That's the moment when you're going to crack this out 10 minutes before you do the rest of your skincare routine, and you will be radiating. You will be glowing so much people will have to have their dark shades on as they're walking past you. It's that good. Like I say, use it a couple of times a week. I'm never without it. It just works. And I love the fact that we now have these products which can kind of cheat what we want to get long-term in the short term. We know that skincare is a marathon, it's not a sprint. But sometimes we just want those quick wins. And if you want a quick win, this is where it's at. Glows you up in a fraction of the time of any other product. That's why that's getting 10 out of 10, and I love it. The other exfoliator is this. So this is Coats, which is a brand that's getting a lot of viral attention online. And I've been wanting to try for a while because I had a fear of missing out. You know, I see other people saying, this is an amazing brand, and I think, oh, okay, finally got the opportunity to try it. And this is their Gentle Hydrating Toning Milk. They do a lot of different products. They have a cleanser, they have a moisturiser, and they have some serums. All great, but I think the standout of the collection is this. And so this is a toning milk, it's in the name, but it has mandelic acid in here, and you've also got some other great, like niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, all the things you'd expect, alongside some great calming and soothing ingredients, ceramide, vitamin C, and mandelic acid. So this is going to be a hyper gentle exfoliator that's also going to give you some vitamin C glow up and some ceramides. And the brand say they created this to not only give you that exfoliation, but also with the skin barrier in mind. So you don't need to damage the barrier to get a good exfoliation when you've got products like this. Again, I think that innovation is what I'm looking for in a 10 out of 10 product. You got it with that Crave Beauty oil. You're getting it with this Coats toner, and I really like that. So if you're someone that loves to exfoliate, but you're terrified about damaging your skin barrier, this is it. So I want to just take a little moment to share how I would personally use this. So you can absolutely just go in with this on a cotton round, or you can pat it in with your fingers. I think for me, because if you look at the viscosity, let me just show you. If you see the viscosity of this, it's definitely like somewhere between serum and a toner. And I find it works best with a cotton round. Put a little on the cotton round, then you swipe it across the skin. This is so hydrating. It leaves behind a veil of hydration, but you're getting that mandelic acid hit. And just look at that. It sinks in. Some people I hear describe it as a serum rather than a toning milk, but I think if you remember those toning milk consistencies that we had in the 90s, it has a similar consistency. So I definitely think they're right calling it a toning milk. But look, it just goes into the skin, leaves behind that veil of hydration. You're getting that exfoliation, that vitamin C, you're getting that ceramide action, and then you could literally just throw your sunscreen on top of this, walk out the door, and you're good. I tend to use it how I tend to use this, and it's completely up to you. You could just use it in your morning skincare routine as almost like a multi-active product, or you do like me. And what I tend to do is I'll put some on my skin before I go to bed. I can use a retinoid alongside this because it's super gentle, so patch test that first, but it works well. Put my retinoid on, and then you can go to bed. You wake up and your skin is hydrated, it's soft, you're getting that gentle exfoliator, and it's great. It's really flexible how you want to use it, but this, I think, is a great option for anyone out there that wants to exfoliate but is terrified about damaging their skin, about, worried about, being too aggressive with exfoliation. This is it. It's amazing. So we've got two other products that I want to call out now. So first off, we've got the Medik8 Crystal Retinol Ceramide Eye Cream. You guys know I love the Medik8 Retinol range. They're all amazing. But the price point is a little bit up there. So I find that I've started reaching for the Geek and Gorgeous Retinol, their A game, because it's basically the same formulation, but it's a fraction of the cost. However, where I still think Medik8 have it is this. This is with their eye cream version. So a lot of eye products are just glorified moisturisers, waste of money. Not with this. This is specifically formulated to let you get that dose of anti-aging retinol around the eye. Minimise the risk of sensitivity and irritation, maximise the benefits. This I absolutely love, and I'm a complete convert. Whilst it's again not the cheapest product, I love the innovation of having different strengths. So they've got a 3, they've got a 6, they've got a 10. I use the 3. That's all I need. It gives me all the great anti-aging, helps with fine lines and wrinkles, but it's not stripping and drying. You could go for higher dose if you've got more prevalent wrinkles. Of course, you can go for one of the higher options, but I love this. Medik8, for me, I think they're traditional retinols. You can get the same formulation cheaper. This, you can't get cheaper anywhere else on the market, so it's staying as a 10 out of 10, and I love it. Finally, this is the non-buzzing vitamin concentrate serum. I know, you're probably all checking out at this point saying, oh, he's going on about that again, let's forget it. So don't hang up just yet. I won't say too much about this because I covered it in a separate video. I'll link that up there. Check that video out if you want to know more about this. There's a reason this is 10 out of 10. I've said I would have given others like 12 out of 10, 15 out of 10. I would give this 50 out of 10 if that was humanly possible. It's so good. I'll leave you to check out that video if you want to know why, save you all having to hear me fangirl about that product for the 50 millionth time this year. But it is amazing. So there you have it, guys. I'm out of breath, but I think, yeah, we did that without any cuts. That is a rundown of my favourite perfect 10 out of 10 skincare products of the last 12 months. I think any one of these products would make a wonderful addition to your skincare routine. Do you need them all? Absolutely not. Shop what's going to work for you, what you need, what's tackling your individual skin's concerns. But hopefully this has given you a little bit of food for thought, some great, amazing options when it comes to your skincare routine. Like I said, let me know your thoughts, feelings, and opinions in the comment section below. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye!